Coming into the round of Cape America for ARCSOA Season 6, a lot of unknowns are being talked about right now, such as the brand new Season 6 ARCSOA car, the AR6, which has proven to be a pain to handle, and it doesn't get the greatest fuel mileage. And with the longer races this year, they're about 10% longer than they were in years past. It could relatively be a pretty interesting race, especially here at this Cape America circuit with those rather insane set of S-bends after the rather large banked turn 1. Anyway, without further ado, here's the round of Cape America. Starting on pole for the round of Cape America is Soup Jr. Second is the 47. Third is Kyle Busch racing 18. And fourth is the 43 of GWR Duck Jr. And the green flag is out on the round of Cape America, the season opener for ARCSOA Season 6. Soup Jr. got a good start for this race, and Fuel 83 fell back because of the massive first turn here. It looks like we got the 14 off in the back. And through the S-bends, here's a replay of the 14. Looks like BD Deadman got into Alex Tanker. These are two rookies as simplified by the dash next to the 14 up on top. So he would get away without hitting the wall, but others can't be so lucky. As you can see, there is a massive pileup in turn number 3. It all started with the 31 and the 33 making contact of Tom and the 31 of the Rovanami car. Tough break for him. And there's a lot of cars involved. I'm looking at the 11. We saw the replay there twice. The 11 had a really strong car today that we're on board with Lego Dale Jr. fan, another rookie. That was a hard hit into the inside one. There's even more trouble up front. This involves Soup Jr., the pole sitter, and the leader. And it looks like the 18 and the 47 make contact, which just turned the 56. And what a tough break for them out there. And then the 47 and the 18 slide up in front of the field. I think the 9 turned the 18, and the 47 got slid off behind him. Got slid off the 9, but because of all the carnage, Greg Brown is our leader after first quarter of the track. This is a 4.8-mile road course, one of the longest we go on all season. Fuel Jr. is running behind the 9 car. There's quite a big hornet's nest for third from the 9, 47, and the 24 of EMAS 100. This is a very tough battle for them as they enter the massive turn 1. GWR Duck Jr. is running second. Oh, he spins off in the S-bends. Oh, no, tough break for him. Fuel Jr. takes to the gravel to avoid. Oh, Alex Garche spins off in avoidance. There might be some oil down there from the first crash, but looks like everybody else will avoid the situation quite tactfully. Very good job for them. Couple of heated battles still. We still have the 24 versus the 9. These two have been hammering at each other. The Chevy has a little bit more power than F1 fans Ford, and it looks like EMAS will make the move for second place. This is a very heated battle. No, but F1 fan gets a very strong run off the outside of the corner. Here he goes. And here they go, side by side, through these last couple of hairpin corners. This is the last corner coming up. And while they're doing this, they are letting Greg Brown in the 6-car escape. So they really can't be battling like this too hard on lap 2 of 18. Wait till later and catch Greg Brown. And that is leading Greg Brown to enhance his lead by quite a bit, actually. So Greg Brown is extending his rather large lead, with the 9 and 24 battling for second and the 5 for third. But the battle between the 9 and the 24 would end in tears because F1 fan would hit the curb and the 24 would get collected and both cars would be heavily damaged, well, more so the 24. And Tough break for the 9 as the field comes by, and oh, Deadman doesn't know where the brakes are. Oh, and there's a huge crash in the back. A hard hit for the 47 car. He gets turned by Alex Tanker, and really Alex Tanker just didn't let off the gas. And even he may be in a rookie in his debut race, but you gotta have some sort of common sense there to let off. This would promote Fuel Jr. up to second place. So Fuel Jr., the Season 4 champion, will escape the wrecks and take second place, only to try and catch Greg Brown, our leader. Now, here we are. After these couple of cars had to pit due to damage, and they had a very slow exit off the pit road. I think Kyle Busch Racing 18 got the better of them. He slid around on the outside, but was slow because I think one of the cars may have had a slow exit. Maybe BD Deadman in the 88. Had a very slow exit off the corner. And here we go. Greg Brown is still our leader, and he just keeps enhancing his lead. And gotta give it up for Greg Brown because he is one of the most colorful personalities in the entire field, and he is quite interesting to talk to, especially when he gets angry. Fuel Jr. runs P2, and it looks like Beast X in the 29 car runs third place. And, well, he's been having a good run himself. Texas NASCAR man, I don't even think took the start. If he did, then he got crashed in the corner in the big mess in turn 3, but it doesn't look like he has too much damage, so he had just come out of the pit lane, so it looks like he has had a very tough start, but all he has to do is finish the race and he will get points, because only cars that finish the race will get points. Greg Brown now has to deal with the lap car of Rovanami in the 31 car, and 31's not giving a whole lot of room to him. And he really needs to start learning how to give way to the leaders, and I bet Greg Brown is not too happy over his radio right now. Rovanami hasn't exactly proven himself to be the greatest back marker in the world. Season 2 comes to mind Season 2 of ARCSOA comes to mind as rookie year. Here's a heated battle between the Duck brothers, GWR Duck and in the 2 and GWR Duck Jr. in the 43. They are battling for 4th on track, and these two cars are quick with each other, but as you can see, these cars don't handle as well as its predecessors in Season 5 and in the car in Season 1 through 4. And looks like Duck Jr. is going to get alongside of the 2. Let's see if he can make a move on the outside of this corner. Sometimes the outside of these corners can, since they're so wide and sweeping, they can get a very, very good run through off the exit of the corner. And GWR Duck Jr. looks like he's going to slide behind his brother. And, oh, but the 2 slides wide, and it looks like the 43 will prevail on this battle, even though it was the 2s. And here's a heated battle between Extreme Speed in the 48 and Alex Tanker in the 14 car, which ends with Extreme Speed sliding off the track. Extreme Speed has not been the strongest as of the late seasons in the ARCSOA series. He was very strong in the opening 3 seasons, but never could close the gap. Now you've got the 6 and the 99. The 6 is trying to deal. Oh, the 6 slides wide. Oh, he saves it. Oh, man. I don't know what the 99 was thinking. Oh, gosh. That was not a very smart move at all by the 99 car. That is Texas NASCAR, man. He's 4 laps down, and he's not giving any room to the leaders. The blue flags were displayed, but there could be some penalties going to the 6 car, and that's so you can't do that, Texas NASCAR, man. You just can't. Just let him go, and now it looks like he is. He's obeying the blue flags, and that was just disgusting, and that could have taken out the leader, and he has a rather large lead. Now, but Rovanami is actually somewhat on pace with the 6 car, so he is gaining on him. Coming out of the pits, GWR Duck Jr., after a scheduled pit stop, spins out. He's pit earlier than most of the other drivers. Coming onto this 14th lap, Greg Brown will take the lead and retains his lead. And Beast would grab second place because Fuel Jr. has, well, pit already. F1 Fan would fall out of the race on lap 12 due to the rather severe damage that car has. And this is, again, the 43 pitting. This clip was a little earlier. The 5 is right now being really much held up by Texas NASCAR man who needs to learn the concept of what the blue flag means. I mean, get out of the leader's way. Last lap now, and 5 car needs the gap. Oh, 24 spits out, and oh no, the 5 hits him. From second place, he's out of the race. Fuel Jr. Oh no. Looks like the 33 also spun out coming out of the pits. They did the same thing the 43 did. Oh no. They just took out the only car that might challenge Greg Brown, even though it would take a miracle. And now the 2 car would run the 31 off the road of Rovanami, all to an avoidance of that. This would promote Beast to second place. And the tough part is for Fuel Jr. is he will not score any points today because he did not finish the race, and only cars that finish the race will get points. But all that doesn't matter because Greg Brown has opened up a massive lead and has absolutely dominated this race. And he will come across the line to win the first round of the season at the Cape America circuit. Coming in second place will be the 29 of Beast. Running with lap car of the 33 car behind him. That is Tom in the 33 car. But 29 car kind of got that position out of luck because Fuel Jr. was way faster than him. GWR Duck gets third place and rounds out the podium. The only cars on this list, every car that has finished the race with the exception of Fuel Jr. and the 24 of, I'm sorry, not the 24, the, somebody. Except for the 5 will get points for this race. And that's because the Fuel Jr. car did not make it back to the line. So the points after the 1 round of Cape America, Greg Brown has 30 points. Beast, strong start to everybody in this right now. And right now with the point system, you really can't predict who's going to win after one round. And we also could see a couple of other cars, like in upwards of 10 cars the series will allow to join in for the round of Road Atlanta and for future rounds. So Greg Brown, so the guys that started this race may not be the only guys in the points championship, because if you start late, you're only going to have 0 points, and that just means a DNF. The Rookie of the Year point standings as of now is, the point standings works a little different for this. It's 10 points for the leading driver in a rookie race, so Alex Tanker would get the 10 points. Randy Orton fan would get 8 because he finished second out of the rookies. BD Deadman got third out of the rookies, and Texas NASCAR man got fourth. Blue Thunder fan and Lego Dale Jr. fan had 0 points because they did not finish the race. So we'll see you for the next race at Road Atlanta.